Rana, I have to ask you, I know you can't solve all the problems of the industry, but you are here, so I have to get your perspective. I wanted to talk to you about the uphill battle that indie films like Payal's have to face to get to this point. You know, the tragedy is some of the finest films about India from Indian filmmakers over the last few years have to go abroad and get acclaim from Sundance or Cannes or the Oscars for a lot of people here to sort of sit up and take them seriously. You know, for a lot of us, she was the payal kapadia before this film. So how do we bridge that gap and sort of give that talent its due?
You see, like you just mentioned the word pan-India before, right? See, unlike the rest of the world where one country has one industry and you go to one place to solve all cinema problems, India, you have 20 places to solve it. Each region is almost a country of its own. And until a few years ago, no one even spoke the same language actually in terms of understanding how to bridge those gaps. Like, for example, Telugu films landed up here because of one or two channels deciding that they just need more content and they just dubbed all Telugu films in Hindi. And on that bedrock is where all the other Bahubalis and Ghazis sat from there on. So I think now is a time where we're somewhere sensing that there is this one industry where there is some cinema that will cut across India, doesn't matter where you make it. So I think it's in that early stage, though we're 100 years old in cinema, like regionally, each region has its history. But really as a cinematic nation, probably this is year 4 or year 5 for us in that sense. So I think it is an uphill battle, but I think with filmmakers like Payal, I just hope she makes more films. She's taken a long time to make this. But I hope, it's consistency and creating a habit. And once it's a habit, then I think everything changes very quickly. If you know that, okay, every month there is a film of this nature that you can watch in a cinema close to you, I think that's going to become a habit. That will become education, that will become culture for you. You'll understand the world in a much better light than what you would have otherwise.